Hello, friends. That's right, it's me again, your good old pal, Full Flames here. Back with another special episode of my video journal. Okay, so one thing that I have been doing while I was on holiday at Her Majesty's pleasure is named called life skills. One of those life skills I've been especially learning is cooking. That was today I'm going to be especially revamping an old show named called Cuisine. Yes, that was today's especially revamped Cuisine, especially new name named called Cooking, Eating, Action with Master Chef Paul Freitas. Okay, so today we're especially going to be cooking, probably just baking, Johnny? We're going to be baking a cake named called Conspiracy Cake. Okay, so for your ingredients, you're going to need 400 grams of disinformation. You can use misinformation, but actually the intention to deceive is really what makes a conspiracy cake taste so good. That's why we're going to use disinformation. You're going to need 400 grams of verifiable facts. There's many different type of facts you can use. I myself am using the self-raising facts. That was they come with added confirmation bias. You're going to need 400 grams of political spin and conjecture. You're also going to need 5 large billionaires. Now it's better to use trillionaires, but it's quite hard to find organic trillionaires. Otherwise you can just use billionaires, that's fine. I myself personally have gone with Bill Gates, George Soros, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos and J.K. Rowling. She's not Rowling, Janine, she's still in the box. Okay, next what you're going to need is what we call the age of post-truth. That way we're going to mix up all our special ingredients in the age of post-truth. Start by combining the disinformation with the political spin. Okay, so next up you're going to add the facts. In these goes lovely jubbly. Now we can tuck in our billionaires into the mix. Open source that, Bill. Add that to your subjective reality, Mr. Soros. Fact check this, Mark Zuckerberg. Your prime delivery will be now, Mr. Bezos. Now get in there, you cisgendered person who menstruates. Okay, so what you want to do is mix up all of your facts and your disinformation, your political spin, all up in the age of post-truth until they are indistinguishable from each other. Okay, so now he's going to turn our attention to the public. So he's going to need another little bit of misinformation to prepare the public for this conspiracy theory. So really what we're trying to do is ridicule any sort of alternative point of view, and especially we need to demonise dissent right across the public to stop it sticking. You can use applied behavioural psychology techniques such as nudging to ensure you get your disinformation all in every nook and cranny of the public. Once you've done that, you want to turn up the gas lighting to 160. It's very important to make the public feel responsible for decisions made by people much more powerful than them. And you want to instill a sense of defeatism and powerlessness. But don't turn it up too much, because you need to maintain the illusion of democracy. Okay, so now we're gonna open the internet. Put our raw conspiracy up on it. We're going to censor that in about half an hour. Okay, it's important not to censor it too late or forget to censor it at all because you will burn away all the perceived authenticity. One thing you can do to check on the progress of your conspiracy cake is name's called the focus group. What you're going to do is you're going to pop your focus group into the conspiracy theories like so. Now if it comes out all stickies, that means it's not ready. No, it's not ready yet, Janine! Okay, now last but especially definitely not least is the especially most important part of any conspiracy cake. That's named called the icing. Icing is the bit of the cake that everybody can see and also is going to give the main flavour to the conspiracy cake. You can use all sorts of different icing seeds of cake, but my specific icing is going to be shape-shifting alien reptilians. We've got a little bit of 5G kitted coronavirus. Finally, of course, a little bit of Prince Charles is being cloned. Very important to make your icing extra super ridiculous, that way you're going to scare off most of the population from having to go at eating your conspiracy cake. Okay, so those conspiracies should be just about ready to censor. Censor the conspiracy now, Janine? Ooh, look at that. I can almost smell the debunking videos. Janine, what you done? You messed up the icing! Okay, so Janine, especially messed up the icing. That was the conspiracy cake finish, but not exactly as ideal as I would have liked it to be. So here we go, and you can see the finished conspiracy cake. As you can see, it's had a little bit of trouble with the icing. I was originally going to say that coronavirus is a hoax in order to crash the economy who prepare the world to accept the new global agenda, but because we had some problems, so I just decided to change it now. It just says Bill sells Avon. That was the real truth about how Bill Gates made his millions. He's from Avon. So I hope you enjoyed that episode of Cooking in Action with me, Master Chef Paul Famous, and I hope you learn a little bit about how to cook your very own conspiracy cake. Tune in next week for some more Paul Famous video channel. Bye bye now.